Hi guys, my name's Alexandra. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the CEO and founder of Kinkatopia, and I'm gonna start doing a series of videos to give you a behind the scenes look at what I do here at the Kinkajou Haven. I post a lot of video of them doing adorable things and photos of them eating and being sociable, and for the most part, most of them are. However, there is another side to dealing with rescues and rehomes, and it's not easy every day. Behind me, I have Arkham. He is right in here. He's my hormonally aggressive male that I bottle fed. I raised him and made the mistake of not neutering him, so I cannot handle him. He's very aggressive. He just flips his switch and he's territorial, and it's just not pretty. I had to learn the hard way. Arkham actually bit me, I think, 5 times pretty severely before I got the message. And with the help of a mentor, I learned through acceptance and finding a routine to work with him every night that we have had great success in being able to have a working relationship. In a couple hours after he does his snacks, he goes back into that room. He's released all night. He's got tons of room. He's very spoiled. I do have a special guest star tonight. Little Trash Can is in this kennel here. Yes, I don't know if I've publicly disclosed that her name is Trash Can. It was a nickname given to her at the sanctuary she was rehabbed at before she came to me, and I just loved it. It stuck, and she was found in a dumpster, hence Trash Can. So TC. Tonight, she actually climbed up one of my legs, completely, normal behavior, was being cute, whatever. Well, she tried to sink her teeth into my thigh. So I've got some pretty solid dents with some bruising. She didn't entirely break the skin, which is kind of typical of her because I found that she has 3 canine teeth. Also, the girls don't seem to bite and latch on the way that the boys do, and trust me, I know. But so she does bite, so she's on a timeout. That's really how I redirect my Kinkajous. I put them on timeouts. That's been the most effective thing I have found. TC has not had an outburst like that in months, a couple months actually, so it happens, but they do get moody. I didn't raise her and spay her. She is spayed, and I throw that in there because, again, Arkham could be very different if I would have known what I do now and would have neutered him, and he could very much be very sociable and lovable at this point. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way, and I try to share that message. But I love him absolutely unconditionally. Little TC, I have no idea what her past is. I don't know if something set her off. She was hanging out on the couch. I was in her room. She does like to follow very closely, so she might have gotten overwhelmed that she was by herself. I don't know what the case is. I just try to take it all as a learning experience. She's not going to spend very long in here. She's dramatic, to be completely honest. And I don't have the heart. I know that when things like this happen, I don't hold it against them. Rescue, rehome, they get moody. It happens. Chloe is, magnificent transition. She's been very special, but she gets moody and sometimes she nips, and that just goes with the territory. I have been bitten by every single Kinkajou here. Gotham, when she arrived, from the airport, she was very scared. She bit me, fortunately. No, that's not true. She did bit me once at the vet's office, but that, totally let that slide. Right now, knock on wood, Olive is the only one who has not bitten me, but that could change very quickly because I'm just starting to socialize her. So I try to be very vigilant of their warning signs and their behavior and respect their boundaries. That is the biggest thing that I preach, is respecting their boundaries. Take time to learn the behavior, learn how to read them. Most of the time, trash is a special circumstance, but I'll get warning. Like Olive was upset with me last night because I was trying to get her back in her enclosure, and she showed her teeth. I knew then to back off. Chloe will yell at me. Gotham, I know if I just stay give her space. She doesn't want to be held. She doesn't want to be touched. If I respect that and just give her treats and we talk and we have like our little social interaction, I'm fine. I'm safe. Him, again, learn the hard way. God bless him. I love him to death. I would love to just hold my little baby. I can't. So we spend our time, I lay on the floor with him. We touch noses. He will lick me. Like, he knows who I am. Like, he's a total mama's boy. He just cannot control that instinct, and that's okay. Let's see, I think that covers everyone. Trash is very comfortable with my boyfriend, more so than me, when it comes to, I'd say, boundaries. She'll climb on him, or maybe it's respect. Maybe she just likes men more. Maybe she had a bad situation with a female. I don't know. We're never gonna know. So I just move forward with them and continue our routine and keep everything very close and regimented, and they respond very well to that. So let me know your feedback if you enjoy hearing things of this nature. I know that I can't find anything like this on the internet. Sometimes bites are taboo to talk about, but they're very real with this sort of animal. You'll read something in a magazine or, National Geographic, whatever, and they'll say, they're really cute pets, but they pack a really tough bite. And it's true. And I get a lot of inquiries about, do I adopt out kinkajous, and, do I recommend rehomes and this and that, or people reaching out, I want to do what you do, I want to rescue a kinkajou. And at the end of the day, they're just truly not pets. And I think we have some unicorns out there where people get these kinkajous and they end up being spectacular. Whatever that particular recipe is for that household, whether it's a single kinkajou, whether having it in a small group, whether getting them spayed or neutered in time, whether having them interact with other animals, raising them a certain way, I haven't found the magical algorithm. I'm trying to speak to all of you who own and make these connections so we can later publish them, we can document them. But, as of right now, I'm working with what I have, and it's behavioral issues. That's kind of where I'm branching out into. That's what has landed for me, as I've created a place for these animals to come permanently, because unfortunately, most of the time, they end up being rehomed for whatever situation, and the majority of the time it's because of their behaviors, because of bites, it's because of outbursts, and people don't know how to handle them, so they just pass them along, and it's heartbreaking. Those of you who own, and I look up to a lot of you, and how you care for them. And you can hear I've got some whistling going on, so it's dinner time. But I really look up to, whatever you're doing that's working. I think that through this community that we've created that has been so significant in sharing our experiences, we're going to be able to find, the recipe that works for most people. And I say that because I think there's a very small group of us who really have what it takes, and that's just what it comes down to. It's not like a put me on a pedestal type of thing. It's just that this is not easy. It's those who have what it takes for this animal to work into our lifestyle, to offer the unconditional love, the dedication, and to realize that every day it's not coming home to a cat or dog. There's not true consistency, generally speaking, but I guess maybe now I'm rambling at this point, but I'll be a little more constructive in my topics. If there's things that you guys are interested in, please let me know, because I'd love to speak more on this. So this is kind of, like the trial video, the first video. But like I said, I want to be more honest, and I really want to show you guys, what it takes to work with so many personalities. And I want to show you how all of you have helped, and you've helped make Kinkatopia what it is, because this is truly a group effort. This isn't just, here I am and this is what I'm doing. This is possible because of all of us and each and every single one of you and your animals or your enthusiasm, your support, whatever the case may be. You have made Kinkatopia possible, and I feel very blessed. I'm forever grateful, and yeah, please give me some feedback here. So good night. I'm gonna go feed some kinkajous.